Hey guys, it's Jolene and thanks for checking out my video. I know it's been a while since I've been able to just sit down and talk to you guys, but I do have some extra help with my blog now, which has freed up some time for me to upload more videos. This one is a current favorites video. I don't feel like I use enough new products on a monthly basis to be able to show you guys each month, so look forward to seasonal favorites as opposed to monthly ones. As you probably noticed, there is a different backdrop and new surroundings because I am in my new loft in downtown LA, and having moved out for good and not just for college, I've been able to choose my own household products, which I feel like the autonomy really is empowering because I like being able to choose products that are not tested on animals and that are sustainable, ethically sourced, and are safe around my pup, who's sleeping right here. Toothless! So for hand soap, I really love Mrs. Meyer's Clean Day hand soap. I chose lavender because it's basically my favorite scent, and if anything comes in lavender, I'll get that. The next product is this Branch Basics 100% plant-based cleaning soap. They basically ship this empty bottle because they don't want to ship water over the country, and it comes with the concentrate soap, so you just put it in here and mix it together. Yeah, I just really love that I can use it around my dog and around people with allergies, and again, not tested on animals. Now this is just stuff that I've been using and loving. This is Burt's Bees Almond Milk Beeswax Hand Cream. I love it because it makes my hands just feel super soft. My hands tend to get a little bit dry, so I bought this, and the packaging is really cute too. I don't know, I just love jars. And it smells really good. Next is this Rodin lip ring. It's just the little ring, but my favorite part is that it's also a glittery lip gloss. It just brings some nostalgia remembering the little toys that you would get in the quarter machines, but of course this one's way better quality, and it's really cute to just wear. I don't know if I'm actually going to use it all or not because it's so cute, but it's just really fun to have. I love my Acne Studios wallet. I'm not a person that has like a giant check-sized wallet. I just like being able to throw my cards and receipts and the little cash that I carry on me in a little pouch. It's about the size of a credit card, and it has this little pocket in the back and the logo embossed on the front. I got it at the Soho store in New York. I know there's a flagship one in here in downtown, and I hate to admit I haven't been to it yet, but I definitely need to stop by soon. My next favorite is Goldfaden MD's Sun Visor. It's SPF 30 sunblock, but I especially like this one because it comes out in a super fine mist, and it's not an aerosol, so you're not like shocked when it hits your face. I have a mineral spray that comes in an aerosol, and whenever I spray myself, it's like kind of like a mini trauma. But this, it's a pump spray, and it's really fine, and it just soaks in your skin, and it's not oily or greasy or creamy. It just kind of melts in, and it's really easy to apply. This is Reformation's Taurus dress. I've been wanting it since I saw it online like 2 years ago, but it's just always been sold out on their online site. I think it's available now, but I stopped by the Melrose store and I found it, and I was so excited. The tassels are really great quality. I love the neckline, and I love how low cut it is on the sides, so you can wear it with a cute bralette, or you can just wear pasties and go free balling. I am totally a side boob fan. This I'm really excited about. It's Glossier's Phase 1 set, and I will admit I'm a huge sucker for cute packaging, and this takes the cake. It's super minimal with the most beautiful pastel pink, and I love the tubes that they come in. This one is priming moisturizer that you can just keep applying until you reach whatever level of moisturization you want. And exfoliating is pretty important for me because I normally have slightly dry skin, but my nose gets a little bit oily, but it's also dry. So exfoliating kind of just balances everything out and lets me start fresh. Now I'm using this Acura Brightening facial scrub. It just feels amazing on my face, and it smells and feels extremely natural. It's like I went and got sand and chopped up cilantro or something and mixed it all up. It's like this green goop, and it just really makes me feel like I'm taking some sort of mud bath in a hot spring. Yeah, so this is definitely a winner in the exfoliation game. I haven't tried any of their other products, but I do look forward to testing them out. This is definitely something that I would buy again once it runs out. Not to say I wouldn't do that with every other item here as well. This wasn't planned, but I just remember this because it was sitting on my nightstand. Here there's no blinds, and in the spirit of it being a loft, I kind of wanted to let as much light in as possible and keep everything open and flowy. So my curtains are just white and sheer, but that does mean that light comes in really early in the morning, and I think my eyes are relatively sensitive to the light. I got this Wild Flock sleep mask. It's extremely soft inside, and it has this elastic in the back, and the lace is just like a cute little nice touch. I put this on and knock out until like 1 p.m. on the weekends, which is about my ideal sleep schedule. So another one of my favorites is this Podigy orb. I do have quite a few portable speakers, including a JBL one, which of course is great quality, but this one has to be my favorite because there's a beat sensor and it lights up to whatever music you're playing. That leads to my next favorite. My favorite album has been Panda Bear Meets the Grim Reaper, the latest full length from Panda Bear. I went to a show last September and there were these amazing songs that I didn't recognize, and I tried to find them everywhere, but of course it was from the new album that hadn't come out yet, and it finally did, and I find it really relaxing and great to listen to in the car or when you're trying to do something and you're not trying to turn up. For movies, my latest favorite movie has been Nightcrawler. I watched it on the plane on the way home from New York. It stars Jake Gyllenhaal, and he's creepier than ever. He did an amazing job. He plays an amateur videographer following news stories and submitting them into news broadcasters, and he kind of gets too enmeshed in the situations, and I'll leave it at that because I don't want to give anything away. That's kind of the information that they gave away in the info snippet. It's like a modern day noir. It kind of has a dark, eerie atmosphere, and I think if you like psychological thrillers, you'll really like this one. And now for TV shows. I don't watch a lot of TV, but I do stream shows pretty often. So I'm constantly streaming things on my computer just because I like to have something in the background while I'm cleaning or working on stuff. First, I got super into Last Man on Earth. It's created by Will Forte from SNL. He stars in it as well, and it's just amazingly funny. It has an interesting premise because he plays the last man on Earth. Last Man on Earth has some overlapping characteristics with indie shows or how indie films are created. I think the fresh new perspective totally bolsters the writing and acting of the whole cast. And yeah, I just watch it from my computer on Fox.com. The next show that I've been into that I finished really quickly is Man Seeking Woman. I first tuned in because I have a huge crush on Jay Baruchel. He's basically a dude in his late 20s trying to find Lurve, or a partner in New York. And it's really interesting because it reminds me a lot of Scott Pilgrim versus the World, because there are these bizarre situations that kind of come out of nowhere, and at first you think that it's all in his head, but then you see these situations are also experienced by the other characters. Aside from the fact that Jay Baruchel is easy on the eyes, I think at least, it's just ridiculous and super over the top and had me laughing out loud. It kind of reminds me of Portlandia, so if you like that kind of humor, I think you'll really be into Man Seeking Woman. And my last and most recent favorite is a Netflix series called Unbreakable, Kimmy, Schmidt. The commercials kept playing in the middle of Parks and Rec when you watch it online. The premise was interesting, but the main character, just hearing her on the commercial, I couldn't stand her, and I was like, I'm never gonna watch this show. But then my best friend wanted to watch the first episode, and I warned him, you're not gonna like it, you're gonna hate the main character. She came off as extremely annoyingly optimistic, which I didn't want to deal with. But after watching the first episode, I was like, I can get into this. And now, 2 days later, I finished the whole season. Basically, it's about 4 women who were kidnapped and kept underground in a bunker and were forced to join a cult. They were there for 15 years, and under the control of a pastor, they believed that the apocalypse had occurred and that they had to stay down in the bunker to stay alive. So the show follows one of the girls, who's Unbreakable Kimmy. Basically, she's resilient beyond belief, where nothing can get her down, and she's super happy and peppy about everything in her life. At first, I thought she was going to be a clone of Jess from New Girl. Jess is a little bit annoying to me, but I've gotten used to her over the seasons. So as the show goes on, I realized she's more of a hybrid between Jess from New Girl and Leslie Knope from Parks and Rec, who I absolutely love. And in that, I realized that there were overlapping characters with Parks and Rec. So I paid a little more attention to the credits and found that Tina Fey is the creator. And after finding that out, everything just made so much more sense. The dialogue is extremely funny, the characters are witty, it has just the right amount of satire, just like Parks and Rec, but a little more extreme because it is on Netflix, so they're open to say more things than they are on Parks and Rec. Also, I think it's important to watch shows that are made by women who support other women, because if you pay attention really closely, you'll see that the female characters are not stereotyped. So Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt is, I would say, a mix between Parks and Rec, New Girl, and Don't Trust the Bee in Room 23. It's a little over the top and can get kind of cheesy. So those are my favorites. I kept it a little bit longer just because I haven't talked to you guys in a while. If any of my favorites are your favorites, please be sure to let me know, or just let me know what you've been watching or listening to this month. Oh yeah, and I wanted to do a giveaway. I recently started snapping, so I feel like Snapchat might be a good opportunity to hold a giveaway. I've had this NYX stuff for a little bit, and I was gonna save it and start to use it when I run out of products, but I'm feeling in a gifting mode. You could win this. It's just a bunch of really great NYX products. Here's this side. And more stuff on this side. Oh, I don't want it to all pour out, but yeah, a giant NYX prize. Basically just follow me on Snapchat at JoleneLou. So let me know in the comments that you entered by leaving your username so I know it's you, and let me know what kind of video you most want to see. If you don't have a Snapchat, hang tight. I will have an Instagram contest coming up soon. What is it? Thanks for watching my videos. Bye!